Hello all, it's Rob back again with another video. How are ya? Welcome to our second video of our camping adventures. This one isn't really a good one. So let me tell you what I mean. We are finding a few issues with this camper van, and I've even contacted the seller. Now, we're heading off again this weekend to quite a local place to just enjoy the weather and hopefully have no issues this weekend. And that is after we got the toilet fixed, a new water pump since that, and we got the turbo fixed. So where's it going to end? So what's the problem? The problem is, when I viewed the van, and I've viewed a few before settling on this one, and that's because the inside is really nice. It's really clean, really tidy. Everything worked apart from the toilet, which we knew about. And so we decided upon this one. I checked underneath, I checked the chassis, I checked everything that I thought I needed to check, and everything was fine. However, since then, I went under the van to have a look for one of the taps, and I discovered that the floor underneath the step and possibly all the way along the near side of the van is rotten. Now, I get it, it's an older van, and I don't mind spending the money on a few things, getting some jobs done. It needs 2 new leisure batteries, and it's like, where's it going to stop? How much are we prepared to pay for this van when we thought we got a good deal in the first place? And so I got a quote for the work to be done, and they kind of come up with a bodge figure, and it wasn't a proper place that does all these repairs on caravans and motorhomes. He took one look at it and he straight away said it's going to be at least £1,000. If you want it done properly, to take the units out, you're looking at 3-4 grand, and that's just on one side. I don't even want to have a look on the other side, and I got a feeling that the wood underneath is soft on that side as well. And so, where does this leave us? Well, as I said, I contacted the seller, and to be fair, the way it went down with the sale, he put it to us that he was selling the van on behalf of his boss, who is a dealer. And so, I don't know, things just seem a little bit funny. And so when I contacted him, I thought that he'd be really funny with me, even if I got a reply at all. But he did reply, and he was actually really nice about it. He said thanks for letting him know, and he was away at the time, and he'd be in contact. So he said a few days, and it's been a few days. So I don't know, I'm not holding my breath, but it would be nice if he got in contact, and maybe I will leave it for a few days and then contact him again. In the meantime, he has put another van on one of the websites for sale, and this is where it gets a little bit funny, because when I looked at it, it was on for just under 12,000, which again is fairly cheap, you know, for this sort of van, which is around what we paid. However, when I went on to another group, after a few days of seeing that van on for 12 grand, or just under 12 grand, it was the same van, and it was on for just over 10. And of course, he got loads of comments by this time, because, I don't know, it's a cheap van for what it is. So it seems a little bit more and more fishy that he's selling these vans at a good price, but at what expense to the buyers if they're not sure what they're looking at? Exactly what we done. Where does it leave them? So I don't know, I'm not feeling it at the minute. I haven't got good vibes about this van. We're going to take it away this weekend, as I said, and hopefully enjoy the time away, just me and the wife. It's always something. Good morning. We have arrived at Hardwick Park in Witney, Stanlake area. We're all set up, and we've decided to go for a little walk around the lake. There's Emma. Say hello, Em.
Hiya.
Hiya. We have brought Scruff, and he's been like on his greatest behaviour as normal. This lake here, I actually spent a season how would you say, supervising the paddleboard part of it. So we're just going to go and have a wander around. There's some geese there, little chicks and whatever. A bat that just flew past me, Jesus, you see that? So yeah, so all the scenery is nice here. Let's have a look.
I'm a selfish kind of person with a soul trying to fly. I aim to break the laws of nature and learn to love before I die. I was naked then, I'm naked now. And my nakedness is my sole account. I'm unfaithfulness, I'm a clown. But I tried my best, yes I tried.
So we're here at Hardwick Water Sports Lake. This is part of the campsite, but it's his own water sports lake as well. So you can book things like wakeboarding, wake skating, ringos, paddleboarding. And this is where I worked for one season. So it's nice to see the guys here, but it's just nice to be here. Let's just look at this place. It's just a really short walk from the campsite. Everyone comes down here and has a wander around. We've just walked right round the lake with Scruff, and Emma's over here somewhere putting him in the lake, trying to make him swim without armbands. Jesus. Oh, she's here. So this is our setup. We're on a hard standing pitch, although they tried to put us on a grass one and it was still like really sodden. They must have had a lot of rain over this way. Just trying to get the barbecue going, but that ain't gonna work. So this is the van anyway, and this is how we're set up. So let me take you for a little tour of our van. As I said, it's an older one. We're hooked up. Got the curtains drawn. Emma's over here sunbathing. We've had plenty of sun today. Away for another weekend. It's our third outing, isn't it? It's our third time camping. And it looks actually alright, but obviously we've got them issues which I mentioned. Our dog is inside. We've got the little rug down here which is way too small, and we've got the Barbie going, but looks like it's not going to go. So yeah, Emma's there taking in some more rays, and because the Barbie is not going, it looks like we're going to go to the clubhouse for for a meal. We'll see. So we are just packing up, ready to leave Hardwick Park in Stanlake, Whitney. It has been a really nice weekend. It's about 4,000 degrees outside, so our dog is like melting and it's just too hot. It looks like he's been affected by the lake, so he literally is just scratching all the time. So we're going to go and get him looked at. But yeah, that's it. So if you want to know what happens with the van, make sure you subscribe and like and all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.